But let me tell you a little bit about myself. Like all Gibraltarians of my generation, or at least the very, very large majority of Gibraltarians of my generation, I wasn't born with a silver spoon. I chose as a very young child to go and live with my parents, with my grandparents, for no reason other than that I wanted to study. And I really was very fortunate to have a grandfather who dedicated much of his life as a grandparent in sitting down with me after school to give me classes in English and mathematics, purely to catch up with my peers. I was fortunate enough, Manlen, that in 1988, when the GSLP party was elected into government, that they abolished the then pointage system. If you remember, Manlen, before the GSLP was elected into government in 1988, the previous government had a pointage system for anybody wanting, or any student wanting to go to university in the UK. I was a beneficiary of the abolition of the pointage system, along with very many thousands of our Gibraltarians ever since. If we are going to use the word elitist, then I think I am right in pointing out that the pointage system itself was an elitist educational system, to the extent that unless you had a certain number of points, you were excluded from the opportunity of being able to study in the UK. So I was a beneficiary of that. I took full advantage of that opportunity, Madeleine. I went to study law in the United Kingdom. I graduated with a first class honours degree in law, and I then went on to do a master's, and I graduated with a master's in law with distinction. And I won all the prizes that were available to be won by students. And I graduated first in my year throughout my degree and also my master's degree. So I took full advantage of that educational opportunity that was given to me. Fortunately, as a result of the political decision that was taken in 1988 to abolish the elitist educational pointage system that I've highlighted. I came back to Gibraltar, Madeleine, and I practiced law, and I've been practicing law for almost 30 years in Gibraltar. I've also tried to give back to the community, if you like. I've published a number of books. One of the books that I've published has been cited with approval by the Federal Court of Montana in the United States of America. I have also been a visiting professor of a UK university, and I'm proud of that. I've spent a lot of I've dedicated part of my life to the advancement of education and knowledge, even though I never stopped practicing law full-time. Yes, I was awarded the rank of Queen's Counsel as an exceptional case, and I'm proud of that. If that makes me part of an elite, then so be it. I do wear that badge of distinction as a matter of honor. So that's a little bit about myself.